I'm not even sure what brand this is. This is a squirrel cage blower. Runs on 120 volts. There's the information. Let's see if it'll make it out without glare. There you go. Airflow is this way. There's the blower in there, you can see. These were also removed from equipment, probably some IBM equipment back in the day. And there's some really nice blowers. This spins and the air shoots out that way. I also have its older brother. This has a date of January 11th, 1980, and this is June 11th, 1979. This fan was made 12 days after I was born. Yeah. I have these since I was a kid, and as much as I hate to admit it, yes, I did do these scratches on here to make like a pattern, and I don't know how the edge thing happened. This one I did the same thing too, and also, as much as I hate to admit it, I was a moron when I was a kid. You see it's missing some of its stuff. Still works. It's a little noisy, and a little out of balance, but anyways, I'll power this one up first. I have everything very securely wired, as you can see, with 120 volts. This happens to be the switch and cord from the grandma lamp, so I'm making use of that now. This just spins. Yes, you can stop it with your hand. Yes, it's noisy. It's never been oiled or serviced. The anemometer, but let me get the other one fired up for you as well. And here's the 1979 one. You can hear it has a vibration to it. Sputters, I guess you could say, and it's not as good, but it does work still. I'll get them wired in tandem and show you a run up on that, and we'll do a spin down and I'll get the anemometer. Here we go. And the spin down. Okay, here's the anemometer. We'll turn these on. We'll start with the 79 one with the lackluster airflow. Approximately 6 inches away. .846, 826, 866, 800, mid-800s. And this is pushing 905, 950, somewhere in there. Even over 1,000 if I put it down on the thing. This one still is not quite as good because of the missing ribs on the cage. But still, some real nice airflow out of these. This one obviously better than this one. And like I said, never oiled, never serviced, and I think just for fun, we'll take these screws out. By the way, IBM always used flathead screws on their stuff back in the day. So let's dismount it from this metal bracket here and just take a look. I forgot. Chinese screwdrivers don't work with Made in USA products. These are Biscuit fans, Rotron Incorporated. And it shows the direction in which it spins. I betcha that these are called Biscuit fans because your standard 80 millimeter or 92 or 120 millimeter fans, such as ones I've shown before, are known as muffin fans. So these are Biscuit fans. That's cute. One more thing I wanted to mention about the anemometer. You'll notice it measures in feet per minute. Now, I had a Maron in the comments, and that very Maron is the same one that invented fans. So now you know where it comes from, saying, I don't know what feet per minute means. And I say, you don't need to know what feet per minute means. What he does is he gets a toilet paper roll that has a couple of sheets left and lets you see them flap in the breeze. Well, that only tells me the fan is on, as opposed to off. It doesn't tell me how much, in other words, a quantification of the amount of air the fan is moving. This will quantify it. Now, feet per minute may not mean anything to you either, and it certainly doesn't mean that much to me. But you do know that 10 is bigger than 5. You know that 100 is bigger than 50. And you know that 1,000 is bigger than 500. So you know that a higher number means more airflow. That's all you need to know. Just because the units don't make sense to you doesn't mean that you can't quantify the amount of air. And here we are quantifying it. It's measured in feet per minute. Now, if you'd like, you can take the numbers you saw earlier in this video and convert them to miles per hour. There's online conversions for that. Just search for feet per minute to mph and there you go. Or if you want kilometers per hour, you can change it to that if you're in that neck of the woods. That's fine. But even then, it doesn't tell you that much, because you could be in a car going at 5 miles an hour and you might know what that feels like, but what does 5 miles an hour of wind mean? Sure feels like a lot more air coming out of a fan like this than you would get going 5 miles an hour down the road hanging your head out the window. So, I don't know. But it is quantified. That's the thing. As opposed to just showing you it's blowing nothing, it's blowing something, it's blowing a lot. This gives you a number that you can assign to it. And you can check out my other fan videos where I have used this anemometer and you can compare between them. No, I'm not going to keep a list for you. Those who are that enthused with this stuff can start your own list. But that's what this happens to measure in. There are other units, but none of them are going to make any sense either, so I won't even bother showing them to you. But that's how wind speed is measured in small quantities. Simple as that. So, just wanted to get that out in the open for the morons out there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.